Max Holloway is coming off one of the greatest KOs in UFC history. His KO at UFC 300 probably brought in a whole lot of new fans and made a whole lot more fans. Max Holloway stands until they die. But for this prediction, let's take off the glaze. Alright? Now, I already know what the Holloway fans are going to say if Holloway wins. They're going to say that Ilia Topuria was trash. He got lucky against Volk. Blah, blah, blah. Volk only lost because he got knocked out by Islam. But if Topuria wins, I can't wait to hear the cope that comes from the Topuria haters and from the Max Holloway fans. Oh, it makes me happy. Now to the prediction. Now, breaking this fight down, the first thing I think of is their pressure styles. Um, Ilya is likely going to be on the front foot. He's very good circling right to left while pressuring. Um, Also, while he's in range, he has his hands up, which is uh, amazing for an MMA fighter. I guess that's what the new generation is, just having good defense, responsible defense. But he's likely going to be on the front foot. He's got the KO power. And Max Holloway, he does get pressured at times, but what he likes to do to break the pressure is throw pity pat combos going forward, or he'll shift his stance. Usually he'll feint a knee or throw a kick to disguise this. It's to get some room to get the opponent backing up, so that way, he can kind of get back on the front foot. But Max Holloway can get pushed to the cage. We saw this in the Arnold Allen fight. We saw this against the Korean Zombie. Gets pushed up against the cage, and you can land on Max Holloway in the boxing exchanges. Now, I don't see Ilia barreling down like the Korean Zombie with his hands down, just asking to get countered by a huge right hand overhand. But if he does, then it's probably night night. Now, if you're a Max Holloway fan, you're probably looking to Ilia Topuria's cardio as his biggest weakness and maybe the biggest thing that Holloway can take advantage of. And I mean, yeah, he looks horrible when he's tired. He looks like Conor McGregor. He looks like a fish out of water. It's so obvious. It's bad. And if he gets to this point before mid fifth round, he might get finished. But I think the thing that's going to help Topuria pace himself, just like the thing that helped him pace himself the past two fights and for his 5 round fight against Josh Emmett, is the fact that he's controlling the pace by pressuring, by putting the pressure on Max Holloway. Now, Max Holloway can circle, he can throw good outside rangy shots like teep, leg kicks, high kicks, back kick would be great. Those types of weapons to keep himself out of danger, but also start picking at Ilia and getting him working, getting the central nervous system a little bit more stressed, just putting more pressure on his cardiovascular system. So when it comes down to it, though, I just don't see Max lasting. I know he's got a fucking granite chin, but I mean, at the end of the day, Max Holloway has absorbed the most significant strikes in UFC history. He absorbs 4 strikes per minute, and 3 of those are to the head. It's not like he's unhittable, and I just think Ilia Topuria, with the power and the speed that he has, and the accuracy, honestly, he's quick. He's quick to the mark wherever you're at, and watching Max Holloway get outboxed versus Volkanovski in their third fight, seeing how Dustin landed, seeing even Yair, Arnold Allen, Korean Zombie, even these people that didn't win their fights against Max weren't just completely shut out. They showed holes in Max Holloway's boxing. And I think Ilya's the perfect dangerous fighter to take advantage and make Max Holloway pay. So I got my prediction. I'm gonna go with Ilia Topuria by a 3rd round TKO. And I can also see him dropping Max Holloway and subbing him right after. But I'm going to go with the TKO. I think Max Holloway is going to entertain boxing exchanges more than he should instead of just circling, avoiding it. I think he's going to try to play that game, and I think Topuria is going to catch him with one. It might take him a bit. He is patient until he finds that shot. And yeah, I mean, Max Holloway fans, I know you're already seething. I know you're already typing in the comments, how can he lose to Topuria if he beat Gaethje? Look, I get it, but hey, if Topuria wins, it's on to the new gen. We can move past Max and Volk. It's kind of like when Charles had to beat Justin and Dustin to kind of solidify himself as the best in the division before he fought Islam. To move past the Habib era, I feel like Ilia is going to do the same. Move past the Volk era, he's going to beat Max. I think he's going to do it in impressive fashion. And honestly, after this, I don't see anybody beating him for a while. He's a great grappler. He looks like he's got great fight IQ, and he's got heavy hands. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna make a Coke video if Max wins, and I'm gonna make a Told You So video when Topuria wins. So I'm sure you guys will all be looking forward to roast me if Max wins. So, yep, take care.